Greetings friends in YouTube, Jason here, Northern Path Woodworks, highlighting today a recent project that we completed here in the wood shop, a mobile chicken coop. Customer wanted a chicken coop that was portable that they could tow around their property. First thing that we started was the chassis. We welded up using 1.5-inch square tubing, a robust chassis, something that was durable enough to withstand the weight of the coop that we were going to put on top of this chassis. So made use of the shop stick welder, put these square tube pieces together, and then we came up with a system of being able to steer the actual framework here, the chassis, by way of just using square tubing, some nuts and bolts, and coming up with the design and welding those caster axles there on top of the square tubing. So we have a system here that actually worked out pretty well. It's the first time we utilized the square tubing to actually come up with a system of being able to steer a chassis. So here's the dry run going around the backyard here and towing it and just kind of making sure that everything works smoothly. So the tow handle specifically, the customer was asking to be able to come up with a design similar to this picture here, where you could actually use a pull handle by hand, or you could reverse the handle and then hitch it to your garden tractor. So that initial design that they gave us was made out of cheap stamping steel. It was not robust enough. So we came up with our own design, again using the square tubing and some round stock. So it was a little bit more beefy and matched up with the size of the chassis that we were using. So putting everything together now, we put a coat of paint on it and then put the floor 3/4-inch plywood. From there, we began framing out the walls and then designed in where the chicken nesting boxes, the opening doors for the clean out and for the entry for the chickens and the birds. Put everything together framing wise and then began working up what kind of slope, roof pitch that we wanted for the top. Nesting boxes are beginning to take form here. And for the exterior, we put on T111 textured siding. Customer specifically was looking for a board and batten look on the exterior. So all we did is we milled up our own battens and then applied those to the exterior right over the grooves in the T111 textured siding there. Pretty straightforward. Inside, the roosting bars were just 2x4s. So the finished product came out fairly nice. Black metal roofing accented the nesting boxes as well as the top. This is the entry door for the chickens themselves, so they're locked up, safe from predators. They've got a ramp that just basically sits on some protruding legs from the exterior of the coop. This side of the coop has the nesting boxes. There's actually 2 doors through which you can access the nesting boxes. There are 5 total nesting boxes. And this is the larger door. This is for the clean out. And it's large enough so that if somebody needed to get inside and do some maintenance, they could. Again, the inside with the roosting bars, 2 tiers. And on this wall here, we have an extra door or window for airflow. Basically opening this up when it's hot, allow airflow to circulate throughout the coop. So again, the tow handle, can be towed by hand, and then you can reverse the handle, pin it in place, and actually hook it up to a garden tractor to tow it around. So here we are delivering to the customer. Again, another successful project under our belts. Aidan and I happy to have that one done. Appreciate everybody watching. Stay tuned for more future videos. Thank you.